Hello! I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do a vlog this week, but here we are. These now, but you've probably already seen them because they've gone a little bit viral. I love the pop. So at the end of last week, I had some sort of allergic reaction and my face ended up being swollen, red, itchy, dry, like it hurt to even put water on. So I'm actually filming this at the end of the week and it's starting, it feels and looks loads better than it did. So I've had it a few times recently, I think since autumn, getting sort of like every now and again flare-ups, and I just put it down to sort of endometriosis, but I couldn't work out what was flaring my skin. So it'd be like loads of little bumps under my skin and then it'd be like tight and tingly. So I think it's milk that's doing it. I've always thought I'm lactose intolerant, so I tend to try and have lactose-free milk. And to be fair, I don't really have milk very often because I only sort of drink coffee in the mornings, and if I'm fasting it's black coffee. But I think just since autumn's hit, I was just really craving sort of like milky coffees and then sometimes putting syrups in. It wasn't like all the time, but yeah, just sometimes I was having flare-ups, and I think what I've read, there are some link between endo and some sort of like histamine sort of reaction. So I think that's what started it. So the end of last week, that's what I thought it was. And then I tried some new skincare products, which I don't think it was them. But then I also, on a couple of days, used some old makeup that I've not used for a while. And I think the combination of already having like irritated flare-up from potentially the milk or something else that was going on, and then adding that on, it just broke out. But yeah, it was pretty bad. It's actually our anniversary this week and Jimmy is away in America all week, so we went to a spa last Sunday because he's not going to be here for our anniversary, and I just felt awful. I was just so like swollen and red, and we still had a lovely time, but you know when you're just not feeling yourself and you just don't look yourself either. And then while I was there, my eye went really bloodshot, so yeah, I just looked a right mess. But yeah, we still had a lovely time. So me and Jimmy actually secretly eloped to Scotland for our wedding. Just me and him and our two dogs. It was Harry at the time, who unfortunately is no longer with us, and we didn't have Fred, so it was Harry and Poppy. And then we had our wedding on New Year's Eve and invited everybody, and then had 2 huge screens and shared. I think the film was probably about 3 minutes. So the first part was sort of like a road trip, as all travelling to Scotland and the scenery, and then the cottage that we're staying in, so sort of like cosy vibes. And then the second part was actually our wedding. So yes, we surprised everybody. I'm actually going to put in a small, I think it's about 60-second clip of the actual like sort of like wedding part of the video.
Never a river ever runs so deep. It's the love I have for you. The love I have for you.
I, James Donald, accept you, Kerry Ann Louise Jordan, as my lawful wedded wife, love and to cherish, from this day forward, this is my solemn vow.
Truth be told, I've never felt this way. Darling, no, I might make mistakes. To have and to hold and never let go, and we'll be old and gray. But in love, 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 you and I always.
The other part of what's been going on this week, and all my fellow dog owners will probably understand this. Bonfire nights, which used to be one of my favourite times of years until we had 2 anxious dogs that don't like them. And then also I think because of the Diwali build-up as well, we've had fireworks probably for nearly a week, and they can start from like 4 p.m. and go to like midnight. So the poor dogs have just been on tenterhooks for the last week, and they are definitely better with the ones that are sort of like in the distance. We are very, very lucky where we live. We can actually see fireworks across sort of the city and county. It's very pretty. So they're better with them this year. It's the ones that are like local to us and they're really loud, big bangs, and I think I can actually picture which ones they are. You know, the ones that make the loudest noise but don't actually go anywhere or do anything. But so yeah, so from 4 p.m. the dogs won't go outside, Fred won't eat. So I've been spending the last few nights, obviously being on my own as well because Jimmy's not here, in the garden at sort of like 1 a.m. trying to get them to go to the toilet. And then because they're so anxious all evening, they are sleeping quite a lot in the day, so their whole body clock's out of sync. I had them both get me up at 4 a.m. this morning, full of beans, very happy, needing to go out. And then the cheek of them taking me to the boot room to their cupboard to give them a treat, because normally when they come in the mornings they have sort of like a dentist kind of bone thing. And I was like, you're joking, get yourself back into bed. So yes, I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning, which isn't a bad thing because I have so much to do today to catch up. So I will start the vlog now. Today's outfit, this top is from TikTok Shop. I think I wore the white one in last week's vlog. They also have it in black, which I've got. And I did say I would really like them to bring out matching trousers. And oh, guess what they have? But you have to buy, it's like a 2-pack, so you get the top and the trousers, which is a little shame because I've already got the top. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. And then the glasses are blue light glasses from Amazon. My trousers are from H&M. They've got like sort of like the little white tie up here. That's actually my underwear, so that doesn't come with the trousers. And then I'm going to wear it with my bomber jacket from Asda. Let me just put this one. And then this jacket I got from Asda. Bargain. I think it was like £30 or £35, and it's like a probably dark charcoal grey. I'd love them to bring it out in like a dark brown, but that's today's outfit. I'll quickly show you these now, but you've probably already seen them because they've gone a little bit viral on TikTok. I managed to get the medium in the grey, which fits really nicely. They are oversized, but I actually went for the brown, but I could only get a small in the brown, and I'll put up a couple of clips of them on. It still fits and it still looks nice, but I just prefer the oversized feel. But yeah, they're really lovely, thick, cozy, and ideal for winter, putting on with leggings and wearing under your big wool coats. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on. So today I'm out for a bottomless brunch. It's quite cold, so I want to be cozy and comfortable. So I think I'm going to go for this jumper from F&F Clothing. This skirt underneath, you'll only probably see like the bottom of it, from ASOS. I've had this skirt for quite a while, but it's so useful in the winter with jumpers, and then in the summer with t-shirts. And then I'm probably going to wear it with these boots from TK Maxx. They were about £35. I'm not sure to wear them with or without socks, so I'm probably going to try a couple of options. And then I was thinking this blazer from Primark. It's like a grey pinstriped blazer. But it is really cold, so I think I'm going to end up wearing a big coat from F&F. Just a quick outfit of the day. My bag from Amazon. My cap is from, I think it's from eBay, from a company from Germany. I've got quite a big head and I just find that the trucker hats suit me better, but you can't get them in many places. So I think it's from eBay. I'll have a look for the link. I have got my Adenola jumper on, Adenola leggings, my Tesco F&F coat, and then my New Balance trainers from Bicester. Although I have found them online, so I've linked them in my LTK. Yeah, so I want to cover my face today just because it's still quite red and swollen and I don't want to put anything on it apart from some skincare. So yeah, I'm going to nip to Tesco's, and then there's a couple of bits that I would like from Marks and Spencer's, so I'm going to try and nip in there too. So I quickly nipped into Marks and Spencer's and Tesco's, and I'm really pleased with myself. I didn't come out with any clothes from Tesco's, which has got to be the first in over the last few months. So Marks and Spencer's I nipped in because there was a couple of things on my list that I've wanted to try for a while, but just haven't got around to nipping in. So I got their chip shop curry sauce, so I can't wait to try that with some chips. I love everything truffle, so I got some truffle mayonnaise. And then I need to nip to Costco because I love their mac and cheese bites. So I just got myself some mini ones and some jalapeno poppers just while Jimmy's away, just in case I wanted a little treat. And then I also got just some veg. Asparagus, great for dinner, but I also like them with eggs in the morning. Some peppers, great for snacking on just before dinner. And then cucumber, I love cucumber with cream cheese and everything bagel seasoning. So it's a great little snack. Next week, I might try and make a homemade roast tomato soup because I'm really craving some tomatoes, but then I want to go to Tesco and pick up their big mac and cheese bites because I just think them with soup would be great. So I might try that next week. And then I can't go anywhere at the minute without buying candles. I love the pots that these are in. I think they've got like 4 different types. So they've got the sort of creamy beige. This is like a green, a really dark forest green. They had like a sort of dark, dusty salmon pink colour. And I can't remember what the other colour was. But based on the pot colour and their scents, I went for these 2. So I went for Slow Morning, which is jasmine, amber and musk. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm not a fan of anything that's overly sweet, so I tend to go towards more things like fresh and probably masculine smells. So yeah, I love that one. And then also I got this one, which is called Autumn Walk, and it's fig, cinnamon and cedar. That's slightly sweet but not sickly, so yeah, I like that one too. A very autumn and I would say Christmas scent, that one. So yes, I can't wait to get them on, and they are £17 each. Oh, I've already got into them, but some honeycomb bites too. So that's everything from Marks and Spencer. And then Tesco's, I just went in for a couple of bits, but I didn't come out with any clothes, but I have come out with something for the house. They have a couple of other colours, which I will share on the screen. I've been umming and ahhing about whether to change our bed into something sort of slightly darker and warmer during this time of year. So I've got the dark green throw, which I love, but I always really like white fresh bedding, so I didn't know whether it would look right in our room. And our headboard is like a beigey neutral. It's got quite a few different specs in it. On camera it looks quite grey, and it's probably is a little bit grey, but not as much as it looks on camera. So trying to find a warm colour to go with it, because I didn't want it to be grey and I didn't want it to be too warm of a beige because it would clash. This I thought was the perfect colour. Yeah, I'll let you know what it looks like. A little bit early for me to start looking at Christmas decorations, but I did take a couple of clips which I'll probably put on TikTok just to show you what Tesco have got in at the minute for Christmas. But I saw these and I thought they were really cute. My mum loves penguins, so I got her one of these, and penguins should never be on their own, so I got a little friend too. So I think that was it on the home side from Tesco. And then, I don't know if you've tried these, but not that I ever fancy a gin and tonic in the evening, but I find this, and then I've also got, what flavour is this one? This one is raspberry and blackcurrant. And then I've also got their cucumber, mint and lime. And again, it's just nice. I think just put in a nice gin glass with ice and a nice glass straw, and it just feels like you're having a drink when you're not. So got some of them. The dogs. I went to go and get some more salmon for Fred and Poppy. Mainly for Fred, because we're still trying to work out what doesn't agree with his stomach. Since we've had him, he had a very nasty parasite when he came over, which made him really poorly. And although he's had medication, which sorted it out compared to what he was like, well, it used to be every, I would say, couple of months, I've noticed a change in him. He would get quite itchy, he would lick a lot, sort of trying to soothe himself. And you could just tell he was irritated. And he would also get quite snappy with Poppy, which is what we've had difficulties with, because on a day-to-day basis, he's just not like that with her at all. He absolutely adores her. But when he goes through this cycle, and we found it got more and more, so it went from like every couple of months to like every few weeks, he was going through this cycle of being irritated. So part of it, I think, is his diet. So he's gone sort of grain-free, and we started eliminating some proteins to see if that helps. He seems to be really good on the salmon and rice, which he really enjoys. But because we are worming him sort of more regularly to help, because I think that's what it is. He's getting sort of worms, and when the eggs hatch, I think that's what's doing it to him. Again, with the worm and stuff, the day he is wormed, it's almost like he gets a little bit of tummy ache that evening. So the drugs aren't also agreeing with him. So yeah, we're basically trying to work out what is the best thing for him to eat. We did one of those sort of allergy tests, but you just don't know whether to trust them or not. So we're trying lots of different things with him to help him. So he has salmon, which, to be fair, is made both their furs lovely, and rice, and then we put a few sort of grain-free biscuits in as well. And he's never been a fan of, like, compared to other dogs, like you can't train Fred with treats because he's just not interested. When Fred's anxious or not interested, he's not interested. So he's never been overly fussed about his food. But as soon as I start cooking this, he gets so excited and he wolfs it down. Some sea bass for myself. I've also bought them some whitefish as well, just to mix it up a little bit. Please. Never tried this before, but thought it'd be great for the weekend. And then, yeah, I think I'm having a bit of a reaction to milk. I thought it was just lactose. But the more I read about it, and I think it affects my skin, it makes it quite itchy and sore when I have milk. So I'm trying alternatives. I know soy milk isn't the best for you, but I just find almond milk just doesn't hit it sometimes. So if I just mix it up with having soy and then almond sometimes, then to be honest, most of the time I have black coffee. It's only every now and again when you just fancy something a little bit more. So we'll give it a whirl. And that's it. And then of course, some chicken wine. That's everything. Right, I need to put this all away. Good morning. I'm cheating a bit today. I've actually got on the same outfits as yesterday, my Adenola jumper and leggings, my New Balance trainers, but I've put on a different jacket. This is from Pull & Bear. I actually got it last year, but I have checked and they have got them back this year, so I've linked them in my LTK. And then another cap to hide my swollen face. This is the same style hat as my brown one yesterday, but it's in burgundy. And again, I don't know if this is from eBay again or Amazon, so I will check and I will link them below for you. And then again, I'm just going to take my bag from Amazon just in case I pick anything up. Is it time to finally get these nails sorted? I've had so many DMs saying how bad they are. They are really bad. I'm just very lazy and I just don't enjoy the process. So maybe it's time. I'm actually going out this weekend. So yeah, I think I should go and get them done. I very nearly forgot to show you this. So let me know what you think. Is it lovely? Or have I just got swayed by a huge discount? I know it's going to keep me warm. What do you think? It's a chocolate brown DKNY faux fur jacket. It says it should be $300 and it was £99. What do we think? Let me know what you think below. Oh, I also got a couple of bits for the house from TK Maxx and Dunelm, so let me know if you want to see them in next week's vlog. I am really impressed with my new Marks & Spencer candles. I will show you the one upstairs. So the other candle that I got from Marks and Spencer's is this one. It's meant to be a morning candle, but I put it on this evening just because obviously you need candles burn for a couple of hours for their first burn so they don't tunnel. This one is actually tunneling a little bit, but the other one hasn't. But I've got to tell you, this smell is so nice. The fireworks have finally stopped. Good night, you two.